It's a marathon, not a sprint. I feel like a lot of us, we think that things need to come so fast. We think that life is a sprint when life is a marathon. We expect results, things to happen in our life, success to come into our lives so fast. We put all our effort into this one thing and we're like, yeah, I'm gonna go hard for a year, and if it doesn't work after a year, then I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. But understanding that everything in life that we do is a marathon. Everything that we do is not a sprint. Stop putting all your effort into this one thing. Stop going so hard for so short of a time and thinking that things will work out exactly the way that you want them to. You expect to get results physically, financially, in your career, in your relationships, within yourself in such a short period of time. But things that are worth it take time. Life is a marathon, it's not a sprint. Stop thinking that you need to have everything figured out at a certain age. We think that, yeah, by the time I'm 25, I need to be married, I have a kid on the way, be $1 million in the bank. You need all these different things at this age. But understanding that it's not a sprint. I feel like we think that life is a sprint because of comparison. We think that life is a sprint because of what social media portrays, and that's unrealistic. Social media is unrealistic, and you have to stop comparing your reality to another person's dream, to another person's success. Your reality and their reality is completely different. And a lot of the times when people post things on social media, it may not be exactly what it seems. I see a lot of jokes about people saying, yeah, that time when somebody gets Airbnb and they start selling courses, right? They say, yeah, just bought this $2 million house and I can show you how to do it if you buy my course, right? We think that this person who has this $2 million house got it in such a little time. They're like, I'm 18 and this is the way I live, but it could be a rental, it could be whatever it is. It makes it seem like it's fast money. It makes it seem like things in life don't take time. It makes it seem like things are just a sprint. You see all the time, people blow up, people have overnight success, but overnight success doesn't actually exist. Things that are worth it take time. So stop thinking that life is a sprint when life is a marathon. It's going to be hard. Marathons are a very hard thing for people to train for people to endure. Anybody can sprint 100 meters and call it a day, but to actually run a marathon, to put one foot in front of the other for 42 kilometers is a hard thing to do. A hard thing to do when you've never trained for it, and it's a hard thing to do even if you do train for it. Anybody can sprint, but nobody can run marathons. Not just anybody can run a marathon. So remember that life is a marathon, it's not a sprint. Just because you aren't getting the things that you want right away, it doesn't mean that it won't happen. Just because it's taking time, it doesn't mean that it's not happening. We think that everything has to be so fast. We think that everything has to be boom, 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 but that's not the reality of life. And that's a big reason why a lot of people don't achieve the things that they want, because they think that life is a sprint. They think that if I do everything I can for a year and things don't work out, if I don't get to the place I want to be, then it's just not going to happen. It's just not meant for me. But you're thinking too short term. You have to think in a long-term sense, in a marathon mentality. I feel like a lot of us, we see people try to lose weight so fast. We think that it's a sprint and we have to lose weight or we have to gain weight so fast. But you either gain weight fast in an unhealthy way or you lose weight fast in an unhealthy way. Understanding that everything in your life is a marathon. Everything takes time. You can't build a kingdom in a day. It takes a long time to build a kingdom. Understand that if you want an empire, if you want a kingdom, it will take time. Rome was not built in a day. And people think that it was because of social media, because of comparison. So stop believing social media. Stop thinking that those people's lives are true. People will say and do anything for views, clicks, no matter what it is. You have to not compare your journey, compare your life to another person. Stop thinking that just because one person sprinted in their life and had some sort of success, or they say they had success, it doesn't mean that you will have the exact same thing happen in your life. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. Keep on putting in the work, even when it seems like it's not gonna work out. Even when you're tired, I know you don't want to put one foot in front of the other. I know you don't want to keep on running. You just want to give up. You want to give up and you don't want to keep on going, but you have to. If you want to achieve the things that you set out to do, if you want to become the person that you know you can be, you have to keep on moving. You have to keep on running. Keep on putting in effort. Keep on putting in the work. It's hard to not see the finish line. It's hard to keep on running and there's no sign of the finish line. You've been running for years now and you think that you're stuck. You think that you're not going anywhere. Just because it's taking time doesn't mean that it's not happening. Life is a marathon, not a sprint.